Hi there, in this tutorial of Urban Informatics, we'll be looking at image sampling in Grasshopper plugin for Rhino. What image sampling is basically creating a geometry or an object that mimics the style of a selected image based on its colors. To begin, we'll first start off by creating a rectangle in Rhino. Just click and then release to create our rectangle. And now we'll turn it to a surface by using the planar surf command. So type in planar surf, enter, and it will create our surface. From there, we need to reference that as a geometry in Rhino. So what you need to do is with a surface container, right click, set one surface, and select the one you created in Rhino. Next, we'll need to add a few things to our container by right clicking and go to reparameterize. Next, we'll have to divide up our surface. To do so, we double click and type in surface divide or divide surface, which is this one here. We'll click on that, and then we plug in our surface into the S input, and as you can see, it's generated these points on our rectangle. Let's just edit this, make it a bit more square, and as you can see, when we edit our surface, our points will change accordingly. So from there, we can also edit the number of points we want by creating some number sliders. So let's set one here. Let's turn that into integers, and let's set the maximum number to 30 for now, and then we'll bring that to the maximum, and then we plug that into U, copy and paste, and then we plug that into V. So as we can see, it's updated on our rectangle. Now we can start to load in a image sampling component. So type in image sampler, and when it starts off, it will start off with this exclamation mark. So we need to then import our image by double clicking and clicking on these three dots. This will let us choose our our image. So click on pedestrian symbol. This will be the image that we're using. We preferably want a black and white one, as a picture with a high contrast will show up more clearly on our grid. So in channel, we pick black and white just to sort of make sure that it's black and white. Press OK. And then from there, plug in the UV, the parameters as tree, into the input of the image. And then it hasn't shown up yet because we need to actually create the geometries on our points. So from here, we create sphere. And then we plug P into B. It's going to lag a bit because it's trying to generate the spheres onto these points. So give it some time. So as we can see, the spheres have generated onto our points. Now to make it actually reflect our image, we plug in the output into our radius. And it will lag again, and this is just the Grasshopper trying to load the data from the image into our rectangle. As we can see, it's a bit hard to tell, but it's generated here. Let's just hide our surface in Rhino. So to click on it and type in hide. And as you can see, it's sort of generated. Just a bit hard to see. Let's unpreview this. So you can sort of tell that it's generated, but it's just a bit hard to tell at the moment. So to do that, so to make it so that we can view it, let's just bake our result and select the default layer for now. And this will create our spheres in the shape of our pedestrian into Rhino. So once that's done, we'll just move it across. It's done, we select it, and then we move it across, and as you can see, we have created our pedestrian into a print of our Rhino geometries. And as you can see, Rhino has created different spherical sizes to mimic different areas of the design. So we can refine this design further by increasing the Unv counts. So let's just do that now by double clicking, and in maximum, let's set it to 60. And then let's do the same for this one. It's a bit laggy, but we can wait. So this is the end result of increasing the point count to 60. And as you can see, we've created a far more refined image sampling geometry as compared to the one where it was only 30. And as you can see, that is how to create a image sampler in Rhino Grasshopper, and that is the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.